Okay, I won't bother with the suspense. This movie was whack. It was whack. I don't have a lot to say about it. I spent $11.50 to see this movie. I don't make a lot of money, and I don't get invited to a lot of screenings. I don't have the access to go into a lot of screenings, so I can't see every individual movie that comes out. But I was sold on this one because of The Rock and Kevin Hart's Instagram. Social media is probably the best marketing you could ever have. I had no intention of watching this movie. I wasn't a fan of the first one. I didn't even see the first Jumanji. By the way, I forgot. Yes, I'm talking about Jumanji 2, The Next Level. No spoilers, by the way, so I'm not going to get into spoilers here. I'm just giving you my 2 cents on the film. I follow The Rock and Kevin Hart on social media, and those two together are hilarious. If you want to laugh and have a good time on Instagram, follow those two. They are absolutely funny together. They bounce off each other. They have the perfect comedic chemistry. I don't know why it doesn't translate on film. I don't get it. Central Intelligence, yeah, not a very good movie, but at least they were funny together. They bounced off each other with the insults. Even Hobbs and Shaw, they had a moment in Hobbs and Shaw that was funny. This movie, Jumanji, The Next Level, did not work on any level. Well, damn near any level, okay? The jokes did not land. I guess it was bad writing, bad improv. I don't know what it was. Every single joke on this movie fell flat. Every single one of them. One joke did work where I chuckled, and that was in the trailer where The Rock was, I guess he was having a heart attack, because remember, he's Danny DeVito's avatar. And Kevin Hart, who is Danny Glover's avatar, doing his Danny Glover impression. He's like, oh, you're having a heart attack? Breathe, breathe. That was in the trailer. I laughed at that at the trailer. I laughed at that at the movie. That was it. The rest of this movie was whack. Like I said, I didn't finish the first Jumanji, so some of you might give me shit. Well, you didn't even see the first one, so no, I don't need to see the first one. As a matter of fact, there was enough exposition in this movie where I did not have to watch the first one. So the same kids that were in the first movie are in this one, and it does not make sense why they go back to Jumanji. That's probably one of the things that really threw me off from the jump, was the reason that they go back. All right, because I know what happens in the first Jumanji. I didn't have to see it. I know what happens. The reason for them going back was so stupid. It just didn't make any sense to me. All right, you take a movie like Aliens. I know I reference a lot of throwback movies. That's because I come from a time of the golden age of films. I kind of feel Scorsese's pain. But in Aliens, right, there was no reason for Sigourney Weaver to go back to that planet. Now she goes from facing one alien to now a whole bunch of aliens. There's no reason for her to go back. She keeps having nightmares. This alien haunts her in her sleep. She can't sleep. She wets her bed at night. She's fucking losing her mind. She has an opportunity to go make this right and wipe them all out so she can have a peace of mind. Still crazy, but you understand why she wants to go back there. There's no reason for them to go back to Jumanji, but they go. And this film just did not work. Now, I will give it its props. I will give its props for this. Some of the set pieces, there were some action sequences that were really intense. Like there's one particular sequence that had to do with a bunch of bridges and some baboons, and it kind of put me in the mind of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, but on steroids. That scene was very tense. I was kind of on the edge of my seat on that one. I said, okay, this scene actually worked. And there's a scene with a bunch of ostriches that worked. That's not really spoilers, but I mean, I guess it kind of is, but fuck it, who cares? The production value on this movie, good, really good, really good. Okay, this was a blockbuster done right as far as visually. It's a spectacle, but I didn't care about any of the characters. The Rock threw me off with his New Jersey accent. He was supposed to be talking like Danny DeVito. It did not work to me. It was annoying at times. And I feel bad shitting on a movie with The Rock because The Rock is such a fucking physical specimen, and I know he can crush me with one punch. He can knock out all my baby teeth out in one shot. I kind of imagine him sitting next to me and him saying, "Hey buddy, so what do you think about the movie?" And I'm just sitting there like just shrunk next to him like, "Yeah, Rock, man, this is great, man. I love this shit." I probably can never tell The Rock in his face that his movies suck. And he puts a lot of passion into his movies. The Rock is really enthusiastic, man. You can tell he loves what he does. So it's hard for me to shit on any of his films. But I gotta call a spade as a paying customer. I can see if I saw this for free, then I can't bitch about it. But I paid my hard-earned money to see Jumanji: The Next Level, and I did not get my money's worth. I could have took that same money and went to see A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. I still haven't seen that yet. God, I'm tripping. I've been wanting to see that for a minute, and I kept throwing it off, and I spent the money instead to go see Jumanji. Brother, what are you thinking? Kevin Hart imitating Danny Glover actually kind of worked. There were a couple of times in the movie where I was like, okay, I guess that was decent, or all right. But all the jokes, I didn't laugh one time except for that one part I was saying. I didn't laugh at all. A couple of times I cringed. I was like, this is bad. And by the end, it did have kind of a heartfelt ending. It did kind of end on a oh, that was sweet. That was nice. That was touching. But when I got up and I walked my big ass out the theater, I said, this shit was whack. I wish I could get my money back. There was one point in the movie where I almost did walk out. I almost got up and walked out and left. I almost did. I promise you. Karen Gillan was also a highlight in this movie, man. That girl looks sweeter than bear meat, man. That's Nebula without the makeup. I said, look at Nebula can get it, man. Strip that blue makeup off of her, boy. Look at her. That's another reason I ain't walk out, because I got to look at her for 2 hours, so, man, not a bad deal. Before I get to the grade, even Jack Black imitating the black guy. I was like, wait a minute now. Jack Black is trying to do his best, I guess, so-called black impression. But when I saw the guy that he was imitating in the beginning of the movie before the body switch happened, he didn't sound like that. All right, Jack Black was trying to talk like stereotypical black, and my man did not sound like that, at least not that I can recall. So I was like, all right, look, none of this shit's working for me. I'm going to give Jumanji a D. Not an all the way failing grade, because there were some cool action sequences. There was a couple of them. But overall, the movie just fell flat. It just, no. So y'all, D is what I got for Jumanji: The Next Level. Have you guys seen it? What did you think about it? Comment freely below. If you like and dig the content, hit that like and subscribe and that notification bell in the corner. Thank you for watching. As always, this is Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.